Good morning, guys. Hope that you're well today. So in this video, we're going to speak about Whalen, the owner of Lions Not Sheep and the author of How to Make Shit Happen. So I'll start off by saying Whalen is a real awesome guy. I've read his book, How to Make Shit Happen, and we're going to go over some of his quotes in this video, and we're going to discuss different things that we like about him. So on the upward spiral of excellence, we like to support people. We like to actually look at the good that they're doing in society. And I want to say that Whalen is a badass. He's a badass, a certified badass. And he really helped me a lot on my self-development journey. And I want to say that America needs more men like that. More men with discipline, more strong men that are trying to make a difference in their country and making a positive difference in real time. So what are some of the lessons in the book, How to Make Shit Happen? So one of them that he says a lot in the book is get to work, start doing the work. And you know, guys, in the self-development journey, it's very simple. It's about avoiding the things that you shouldn't do and doing the things that you should do. That's why every morning I start off with a journal. I write down different tasks to do, and I start getting them done. And I stop going out and partying and drinking and all that shit, because that's loser habits. You know, in this world, we always hear about this concept about habits, and they always say, oh, like good habits are important for success, and everyone walks around as if they know that good habits are important for their success. But just look around you and look at the society. Habits are shit in the society. And a person like Sean, look at how good shape he's in. You know, you can tell the quality of a person's habits by the quality of their physique. And that guy's in top shape. And to be in shape like that, that means that you're eating right. That means that you're training hard. That means that you're not doing all these downward spiral of destruction habits. And before I continue, guys, I want to just share something in case Sean sees this. If you can, do me a huge favor, try and get this video in front of Whalen so he can see this behind me. This is a children's habit tracker. We're actually creating them for all the different countries of the world. And we've got the American one. And the American one is badass. It's got the eagles on there. It's got the flag. It's got all that stuff, because I'm on a mission to help the children around the world improve their habits. And I'm sure that Whalen would love that idea. So I would love to get in contact with him, guys. Please tag him in this video. Send this video to him if you can. And let's start going over some of his quotes, right? You see, that's the thing on the internet, guys. People, they love to talk shit about other people. And like a person like Whalen, anyone that talks shit about him, they need to understand he is a driving force of making America a more powerful country, of making America a greater country. You know that a country is the sum total of its citizens' habits. And if your country's habits are bad, that is an indication that the future of your country is in jeopardy. And that's why people laugh at me. They actually laugh at me. They sometimes send me horrible messages about what I'm doing because it's weird to them. It's like, why does this guy full of tattoos make these funny habit trackers with the princesses and all that? But it's because I have an understanding of habits. And I've been reading self-development all my life, and I used to be a drug addict. And I don't want that to happen to children. I don't want children to get these mindsets of instant gratification, of all these things in the society that's leading them astray. And I would love to actually interview Sean and get his thoughts about all these funny things that they're teaching children in American schools. Why are they not teaching children self-development and they're teaching them about transvestites? Nothing against transvestites. I have nothing against anybody. I believe in freedom. I believe in American values, you know, liberty, freedom, democracy, capitalism as well. And the point is, it's like, okay, you're free to be who you want to be, right? Everyone's free. Look at me, I'm covered in tattoos because I have freedom. But children, shouldn't they be learning self-development? Shouldn't they be learning about principles? Shouldn't they be learning about habits? But they're teaching them about some bullshit, and it really upsets me. And I want to try and actually form an alliance around the whole world with people to actually stand up for children's rights and to stand up for children's habits. And many adults in the society have bad habits because no one taught them about it. And this system that we're using is very simple, guys. And you can go to my site. This video is about Sean Whalen, but I am spreading the children's program and this message in all the videos. You can go to my site and get this theory book over here. This is the journal. You can get that journal as well. And it's to help you to set intentions for the day, to get your mindset right for the day, and to set up your tasks and everything. This is like the 100th version. I work on these tools every day. And this is another book you can get access to for free. This is a Upward Spiral of Excellence theory book. And it's got different powerful theories and exercises for you to do. Like this is a pyramid of the mental priority pyramid and the action priority pyramid, as well as other very powerful theories. This is upward spiral momentum, downward spiral momentum. So on the program for the children, we help your child enter an upward spiral from a young age. Don't get confused by how this thing looks with all the cartoons and stuff. This thing is backed by extremely powerful self-development knowledge. And some of that knowledge came from our man Sean. So let's go. Let's look at his quotes now. I really hope I can meet him one day. He's a stud, that guy. Check these. So these are pictures of him. In case any of you don't know him, I'll show you what he looks like. You see, that's him. So if you are an employee and say, that's not my job, don't ever expect to be an employer. Couldn't agree more. You know, when you have a business, you have to do all kinds of things that you don't want to do. And, you know, the goal with this self-development, I think what he's trying to say there is you need to be ready to do whatever it takes, Papa. Anything. And that's why clarifying your goals is so important, and clarifying where you want to move toward, where you want to move away from. That's why in that exercise book, we have that in health, wealth, and relationships. And it's right next to each other. So it's very polarized. It's like, this is where I want to move toward. This is where I want to move away from. And if you're a parent and you do that in terms of how you want your children to live, that will light a huge fire underneath you, the good fire, to help you take the right actions and to master your habits. Because in the end of the day, the victims of adults' bad habits are children. It's not the government. It's not anyone. It's all of us at the same time, guys. And trust me when I tell you, there's people like Sean Whalen out there and a whole shitload of them that are real men, and they stand up for their countries. They stand up for their families. And those are the people on upward spirals that are actually holding the society together and actually keeping the society functioning. And you don't have to be some fancy entrepreneur, leader of a huge organization to be a contributing member of the society. We need the teachers, we need the nurses, we need the firemen, we need the police, we need the armies, we need everybody. And that's the whole thing, guys. This is very simple, but what's happening is there's so many baby boys around this world that look like men. They have a beard, maybe, some of them have tattoos. I was like that. I had tattoos and all that stuff. And I was living a very undisciplined life, being not a contributing member to society, and I was on a downward spiral. And if there's too many people on a downward spiral in your nation, your whole nation will collapse eventually. And that theory is called convergence theory. That's also in the book. You can read about it. The convergence of spirals theory, that states that all of us are actually interlinked with one another. We're all on a spiral and we're interlinked with one another, and our spirals all converge. So if we're all on downward spirals, that converges to make negative effects for the society as a whole and the whole world as well. But it's in families as well. Go look at it. If there's an addict in the family, like I'm a recovering addict, and when I was in addiction, I was on a massive downward spiral. So I was bringing my whole family down. But I'm lucky that I had a very strong father, but he's passed away, unfortunately. and he held it together for us. But like a lot of families get completely destroyed, and this is how it works. It's like the individuals on their spiral, then they have their family unit, which they are influencing a lot, that convergence theory. Those are like the closest ones together. Then you have the immediate community, then you have the nation, then you have the world. And if we get enough people on the upward spiral, on upward spirals, we can eliminate poverty, we can eliminate war. I think we're going to actually become an interplanetary species. And that's the whole thing. You can't give up. Let's see if we find a quote here about not giving up. Okay. The power of uncomfortable truths. I think that's one of his podcasts that he put. You're eating too, you're caring too much about people. He says, take it from me. Sane is mundane. Insanity is the new... No, that's not him. Sorry. I love seeing people win. So that's a quote by Whalen. I love seeing people win. And let me show you something interesting. So Whalen, he's a huge winner, right? That guy is a massive success. He's got a cool clothing brand called Lions, Not Sheep. I would actually love to get some of these clothing. I'm going to order some. But I want to show you something that's very interesting. So he said, I love to see people win. And he does, because look what he does with his time. He uses his time to make podcasts, to write books, to bring value to the society and help people win. What I'm also trying to do. Come on, this thing's not loading. Okay, look at this. So he loves to see people win. So you got the two mountains over here, right? You got Winner Mountain and Loser Mountain. Look, there's Whalen. There's actually a picture of him. That's a rare picture of Whalen on top of W Mountain. He wants to see people win. He's stacking wins. And all these guys on the internet that are stacking losses, that are losers, I have nothing against people that have bad habits, but they need to work on them. But the problem with the people that I do despise are the people that are pushing other people down. You see that? That's what's going on. So whenever you guys see someone pushing other people down online, call them out for it and stop them. Rather, be like Sean. There he is. He's pulling us up. He's helping America become better. And I respect him for that. So you see, this is Loser Mountain and Winner Mountain. And you see, there's common themes amongst Winner Mountain and Loser Mountain. Look at Whalen, absolute winner. And what's his quote? I love to see people win. You see that? This stuff is universal principles. Here's a picture of him, just to give you an idea of the kind of shape this guy's in. Look at that. That's elite. That's elite shape. Check at that. And how do you get like that? It's not some fancy little like trick or whatever what these guys tell you on the internet. It's about discipline. It's about consistently showing up day after day after day. I guarantee you, this guy's training all the time. He's training every day. Okay, here's a nice big quote from him. Real is rare. In a world of fakes and filters, give the world you. Not a watered down you. Not a timid you. The real you. The all-in you. If they don't like it, fuck them. If they walk away, fuck them. The world is starving for truth and real, and God didn't wake your ass up today to be some timid little soul. He woke you up to shine your light. Carbon copies, fake and knockoffs are a dime a dozen. On every street corner and all around you, it takes nothing to be a mute or a quitter. Cowards do that. You and I aren't here for that. We are here to shake the foundation. So before you go to bed tonight, look at yourself in the mirror and remind yourself that real is rare, and you have the duty to wake up in the morning and go all in and dent the fucking universe. That's why that guy's my man. That's why he's my man. Check at him. He's like a cowboy as well, I think. I don't know if he is, but he has a cowboy hat. Check at his shoes. They're also cool. Check at him. He's a stud, this guy. Look at him. See that? He's jacked. Check at this guy. Look at that. Setting an example for the youth right there. What kind of example do you think you're setting if you're running around with 2-inch arms and a big beer belly? What, you want your children to be like that? I would want my son to be like that guy. Jacked, rich, successful, respected, happy. That guy's happy in his life. And that's the thing about a virtuous lifestyle. It brings happiness. When you do a lot of work in a day and you make a lot of progress, you get happy. That's why we use the same system as the children. I'll even show you. We use the same system as the children, but in the adults version, we got this habit tracker here. This is a big one. I just damaged it because it was on this window and I opened it and it broke it. But anyway, look, we stack W's every day. So we use the same system. This is a very advanced one, but we have other ones that are smaller and blank ones and all kinds. You can get them for free on the site. I'm just on a mission here to help people with their habits. And, you know, I've been working on the system for years and I've read Sean Whalen's stuff. I've read his book. And, that's the people that I want to be around. I don't want to be around these other people on Loser Mountain pushing each other down, saying, oh, that's not going to work, bro. That's not going to work. Oh, bro, come with me and have some alcohol, bro. Why don't you come in my house and play PlayStation? I don't have time to fucking play PlayStation or shit like that. Look what I did on this TV here. I put this poster on the TV. I don't watch TV anymore. I don't do any of that shit. I just work, you know? Shut up and get shit done, Sean Whalen would say. Okay, let's see what else Sean Whalen said here. Your kids are watching you. Do you understand this? Your kids are watching you every fucking day. When you get up, what you eat, how you work out, how you talk to your wife, how you treat your husband, how you show up, how you treat yourself. And that's the thing about this guy that I like so much. Go look at his quotes. He's talking about children a lot. He cares about the youth. And that is a measure of a man's character. Is he sitting there just thinking about himself and being a pussy as well and being like, oh, I don't want them to think that whatever that insecurity might be? Or is he saying, you know what, bro? I'm a man and these children need my help. And I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to help them. And if you guys want to help me help the kids, spread this program in America. It's all for free. You know, I'm sharing it in South Africa as well. We've already given out the t-shirts and habit trackers to some schools and that. But one of my assistants, because I have a team, one of them contacted a pastor. Said, bro, let's do an interview. We got this children's program for free and all that. This guy sent us a quotation. He sent us a quotation back. Imagine that. And what I want to say is that God sees everything. And if you don't believe in God, just look at this world and ask yourself, how is this whole complexity happening? How is everything happening in this world? Do you think this is just by chance? And I know this is about Sean Whalen, but one of the other guys that I really respect is Wes Watson. And Wes Watson talks about our conscience being the authentic voice of God. So when you have these thoughts from your conscience, oh, I should go to gym. Oh, I should work harder. You need to take that very seriously because that's your conscience speaking to you. That's God himself speaking to you. Imagine that. And your conscience will never, ever direct you wrong. It's impossible. But most of these people out here are so far gone, they're so far conscience incongruent that they don't even believe in God anymore. And I would love to interview Sean Whalen about his thoughts on the conscience, on his thoughts on conscience congruent living, and his thoughts on just a lot of topics, you know, on the future of America. Where's America going to be in 50 years, in 100 years? On how we can help America improve their habits, on how we can help the world at large improve their habits, on, you know, the challenges that children are facing in the society, the agenda that's happening in America, the weird agenda of like teaching children weird things. I don't know what's going on there. And, you know, how we can contribute. You know, there's two camps of people, right? You get these people that love to go in the streets and wear all these funny clothes and, complain. Oh, we're complaining. Yeah, we're making a difference. We're complaining with big placards. And then you get other people who actually like start organizations, who unify each other, who come around common objectives, and who do things to actually make a difference and work hard and wake up early in the morning and discipline themselves and struggle and suffer and fight for a better life, and a better life for their families and for their countries. And which community do you want to be part of? I want to be with Sean Whalen. I want to be with Wes Watson. I want to be with the late Kobe Bryant. He was also doing that, inspiring the youth, showing them strength, lighting the way for them, writing books, making things happen, not being a little baby. Oh, let's complain. Shut the fuck up, honestly. I'm sick and tired of these people complaining. You know, this whole world, it's about everyone's responsibility on an individual level combined. That's what it's about. It's not going to help you complaining. Who are you complaining to? You think they're your daddy? You think they're your parents? Oh, let's complain. This is about individual responsibility, everyone performing their roles. It's not just like you complain and then the world changes. That's not how the world changes. The world changes by stopping to act like a sheep and starting to act like a lion. Sean Whalen, much respect, brother. Love you, man. I hope you stack lots of wins today. I know you are stacking those wins today. And I want to say I'm a big fan. I'm your friend and your ally, Michael Collins from South Africa. Let's go.